The Hyper Scape PC Open Beta is live right now, and we're going to show you how to win a match. The good news is, you don't need to rack up 20 kills to win a match of Hyper Scape. If you take smart engagements and make good use of your hacks, you can come out on top. As you can see, as we're dropping in, we're pinging our location, communicating with our teammates, letting them know where we're going. Hopefully they can drop nearby us as well, because you want your team support, especially when you first drop, because that's when you're very vulnerable. So as you can see, I'm breaking down, I'm entering one of the painted buildings. The painted buildings are where you're gonna find loot. And as you can see, I immediately encounter an enemy. They pick up a Ripper a little bit before me. I don't have a weapon yet, so I'm immediately getting out. I don't want to take that fight. I'm going to go into this other building here, try to find loot. I still have my baton, haven't found a weapon yet. Looking for anything that can help me. I pick up a wall hack, I pick up a ball hack. These can be good to get me out of places I don't want to be, out of bad situations. And early on in a game, you don't want to take any fight you're not ready for. So you notice here, I see a mine, it sees me too. I'm not going to be able to get out in time, so I put up a wall and it's able to stop the mine in its tracks and defend me. Using your hacks smartly is always going to be very important to get out of a bad situation. In this case, the wall hack is super helpful for not taking fights you don't want to take, blocking enemies, blocking mines in this case. Here I notice we're a bit spread out as a team, so I'm deciding to get closer to my teammates. Hopefully we can help each other out. There, that mine got me. I wasn't able to get the wall up in time, but that's okay. Luckily there's no one on us right at the moment. Although we do find someone here, they get the drop on us. Luckily, we're able to come out on top using the Hex Fire. Oh, I'm hurting. At this point, I hear footsteps in the building, so I'm anticipating enemies are nearby. So I'm trying to regroup, get in a good position to take them on. I notice a mine nearby as well, but I'm also going through and I'm trying to loot as well. I'm trying to fuse my weapons. The way Hyper Scape works is that any duplicate item you see, whether it be a hack or a weapon, can be fused to make a more powerful version of that.
The extra jump event.
So here I come across two enemies. It's not a fight I'm super keen on taking because, again, they outnumber me. So I wall off one entrance, hoping I can just fight one of them at a time. They've dropped a heal too and broken my wall, but now I have my teammate with me as well, so I'm laying down as many shots as I can. Probably should be a bit more accurate here, but I'm missing some, taking a mine to the face. Trying to put down my shots. Again, I wasn't happy with that engagement. I was low on health. I put up a wall, got out of there, and you can see my teammates picked up the kills.
Nice.
I'm going to pause right here for a second, and you'll notice 3 red skulls on my screen. These pop up anytime you get a kill or an assist, and each of those skulls is indicative of one person on the opposite team that you were fighting. So in this case, 3 skulls means that we know we've eliminated that whole squad. We've eliminated all 3 of those players. If we were to only see one skull pop up, we know that there's 2 more players left on that squad. It's really important to pay attention to whether you've wiped out a squad or not.
Sick.
Did you get them both?
We got one.
No. I think I did.
Oh, nice. So here, another team came up behind us. I knew they had the jump on us. It wasn't going to be a fight we wanted to take. So again, I tossed up a wall and I blocked them off just to give us time to sort of regroup, assess the situation, and take a more favorable engagement. Again, the wall is a really good hack for staying out of fights you don't want to take. So here, I'm a little bit separated from my team. I see one has already gone down. Another one is taking a lot of shots. I immediately try to get in and help them out. Get one kill. As I'm chasing this player down, I realize they pop their armor hack, which makes them invulnerable. And as I keep pursuing, they also drop their invisibility hack. So I realize I'm not going to track them down. I'm better off just trying to bring back my teammates at this point.
Do you see any revive stuff?
Yeah, there's one right below you. In this room we killed those people in.
Great.
In Hyper Scape, you can bring back your teammates at restore points, any location where an enemy player went down themselves. Here, I go to restore our last teammate, and I notice that there's another enemy there, probably trying to do the same thing with one of their teammates.
Let's play.
The wall probably ends up doing me in there as I get hit with another Skybreaker and taken out. But luckily, my teammate, who we just restored, was able to finish not only that enemy, but another one as well. The mine comes in, the shotgun, the mammoth sweeps in. And because we took down those 2 enemies right there, we get a restore point. We get instantly brought back right where we went down as well. So that means we get our old loadout back. All of our weapons and hacks are still right there. And we're finally able to revive our 3rd teammate as well. We're basically back at full strength right now. So we went from one engagement almost directly into the next, but you'll notice the difference here is that we have our full team with us. In Hyper Scape, you want to take as many fights with your team as possible. You don't want to be fighting on your own as much as you can avoid it. And you could see with those 3 skulls there, we realize we've wiped the team. Free to loot, free to fuse our hacks, our weapons, pick up some ammo. It's important to pay attention to not only your loadout, but your teammates' loadout as well. So you can see here, I have a Ripper and a Hexfire. The Ripper is sort of like your standard assault rifle, while the Hexfire is a minigun. I can see here my teammate has a Protocol 5, which is the game's sniper rifle, as well as a Ripper, while my other teammate has a Salvo, which is a grenade launcher, and a Ripper as well. Anytime I notice one of these weapons in the world, I want to make sure to ping them for my teammates. That way, they can pick them up, fuse them with the weapons they already have, and create more powerful versions.
Down to the final 4 squads.
I hear something near me.
Yeah, I did too.
Here, as we're moving towards the zone, we hear footsteps behind us, we hear a team from behind us, and so we turn around, we try to get some shots off on them. It's always really important to try to gatekeep if you can. It's a really powerful move if you're in a zone, or at least closer to a zone, and you have a team coming in from further away, because you know where they have to get to. You know they have to come to you, so it gives you a very advantageous position to try and pick them off from far away. So it's only 2 squads left. We're one of the final squads, and at this point, the crown is set to appear. Now in Hyper Scape, you can win one of 2 ways. You can eliminate all the other opponents, or you can grab the crown and hold it for 45 seconds. Now we know the crown's about to spawn right next to us, but we have a little bit too much heat on us. I pop a wall here to try to get out. That's not a fight I want to take.
A crown is in play. Level up.
Crown's up for grabs, but we get eliminated right here.
Ah, they got me.
Cool, we'll come. There's a dead person next to me.
Okay, coming to you.
But again, our teammates are talking to us, they're communicating. We see a restore point nearby. We're able to get on it, and our teammate is able to bring us back. Again, you want to try to fight with as many people as possible in Hyper Scape. So we know there's only one team left. We've taken down one of them. Maybe they've already brought that teammate back. But if we can put the odds in our favor, or at least even the odds, we know we'll be better off in the long run.
Ready.
So our teammate has taken down the crown carrier. That means the crown is up for grabs.
He's like going easy on him.
We're going to make a play for it here. We pop the armor so we become invulnerable.
I got
The crown has been picked up.
I realize I'm not hitting my shots. This is a fight I don't want to take. At this point, I have the crown. I just need to stay alive for the 45 seconds. Don't be afraid at any point to disengage if you're just not connecting on your shots. Again, you can win in Hyper Scape without needing to eliminate the other team.
I don't like my weapons.
Here, there's someone on my tail. I realize they've hit me a little bit.
I like it. I'll pick up our guy.
To stop the crown winner.
I pop my armor to get some invulnerability. All I need to do is stay alive, and my team is keeping them occupied. I'm able to get away. We hold on to the crown for 45 seconds, and we win the game.
Yeah!
So there you have it. That's how you win a game of Hyper Scape. Even if you're not racking up kills, even if you're not hitting every single shot you want, you can still win a game of Hyper Scape. You can still contribute to your team. If you like this video, subscribe to this channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.
Yeah, let's go.